Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another tablet from the tablets that I've purchased. As you can see, this one is has also again a cracked screen. But first, let me show you which tablet it is. So it's an Acer AC Tab 1022. I don't know how. It's pretty scratched on the back. I've already taken it apart. It has it doesn't have too many things like visible buttons or stuff like that. So here we have a SD card slot, charging port, and here the power, volume up and down button, and this is a mic. So first, what I've seen is that it is broken. The screen is broken, so I've already ordered a screen. But then also, if you look here, the charging port is also not looking good. So we're gonna do, and by screen I mean the digitizer is broken, is cracked, not the actual screen itself. I've plugged it in already, and I know that's what it does. So right, I've taken off the cover, the back cover, which is very easily done because it has only clips, so no screws. Okay, so that's fine. I am going to take it apart. I mean, I'm gonna open it because we need to get the board out so we can desolder the charging port and fit a new port. So I've also ordered USB-C ports. So hopefully we'll find one that actually works in here. So let's start. So let's first desolder the connectors of the battery, because I think that's the best thing we can do first. So I'm gonna set my soldering iron to 370, and we're gonna, hopefully when this gets up to, I'm using a UHA 899D 2-in-1 soldering station, so 370 might not be actually the right temperature. I mean, in terms of if it's correct or not. You can see here it's not a very good job of the soldering, but yeah. And it's funny because I think they had a connector here, or a place for a connector here. Anyway, let's do this. That's one. Let's disconnect the ground. Yep, that's gone as well. And the last one, I think this is this. Yeah, so battery is disconnected. I think we have but let's do it slowly. So this one and this one, which are the card reader slot and the, I think, some sort of a speaker or something, and then this one, which is the Wi-Fi antenna. Hopefully I'll not mess it up, because the last one I broke the antenna. I broke this. I think I need to get a new one for the Alba. And then the two cameras. That's open. And then let's see what's under here. Under here, slowly. So we have this big ribbon, and then this big ribbon. So these are both out. And then what do we have here? Okay, these are the small ones. I'm wondering if I should take them out. Let's take this ribbon out for now. This is just okay. So let's see if we take out these two screws. One screw over here and another screw over here, and let's see. Doesn't seem to be any more screws, but we need to desolder these ones as well. So again, 370. I think the tip is a little bit too big, but it should be fine. Don't want to take anything else from the board off. Yeah, one. The second one. And then let's turn around. And so yeah, speaker. Let's make sure we're not going to do anything else to the other ones. So there's one more speaker here. One. So these are the speakers, and now this is the microphone. One and two. And I think we are good. So if we take this off now, so the board is out. Sorry, focus. Yeah, interesting, because I think here it has a place for a jack. Anyway, right, let's move this aside and we're gonna start working on the charging port. So this is the motherboard of the Acer tablet that I was working, and I was changing the USB-C connector, and however I've done it, I've managed to damage this connector, which is for the digitizer. So now the digitizer doesn't actually work. So before I can move on, I need to change this connector. So I've bought some connectors from AliExpress. They were, I can't remember, very cheap, and this is why this is why I think I mean this is the actual purpose of this channel, is to see how it is when you're doing a repair like a beginner. Um, and yeah, things can happen like this. So I've when I put the board into the clamps, I didn't actually realize that I was putting the clamp on this plastic connector, and it just broke. And it doesn't want to close correctly, so I took it off the board, and I can't do anything to it. So my yeah how I am going to try and do it, and I have five. What I'm gonna try and do is basically, so now they have solder on them. If you look, they're really nice and clean. So I'm gonna try to put the connector as to position it as good as I can position it, and then hit the board from the back. I'm gonna put low melt solder on these, and I'm gonna hit from the back, and also put a little bit of flux, and hopefully it will snap in place. I'm gonna do this off camera because the microscope that I have is not yet connected to the computer that I'm recording, so I'm waiting for a cable to come. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna, hopefully, if everything is all right, I'm gonna assemble it back, and we'll see if the digitizer works. Okay. um, right. Right, so I've managed to put everything back together. So I've managed to solder this from the third try. I think it's looking all right. For a beginner's job, I think that's good. I've put everything together just to test the digitizer to see that even if it's cracked, it still works. So it does. So now I am going to change the digitizer. We're gonna put the screws back. on the board. And also see here we have some wires that are not 100% soldered, and then hopefully I'll come back and we will have a good working tablet. So yeah, I'm gonna probably record this normally and then speed it up so it's not boring. Okay, right, back. Managed to take this off in the end after 40 minutes probably, and all my prying tools, and I think I've scratched the screen, unfortunately. So now I need to put this somewhere and open the good one. I stopped recording because it was too much. I mean, I was definitely struggling. So this is the new digitizer, and I'm gonna put the old one in its place so I can take it to the tip later. And also there isn't a because there are pieces everywhere of it, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's the purpose of this channel, is to see how hard it is for a beginner to do things that you see on YouTube and you think, oh, it's easy. Never mind, it takes practice. I know it takes practice. I'm not really that bothered, but it's really annoying. So right, what I am going to do is try and see. First we're gonna get the glue from the sides, and then try and clean the screen as much as possible, hopefully, and then we're gonna reassemble it. So we're gonna take some IPA and hopefully it will work like a charm. Right. I think I've tried to clean it as best as I can. Not perfect, not great, but not bad as well. So yeah, it is what it is. Again, maybe next time the idea is to take the screen out, take everything out, take the screen out, so it's easier to take out the LCD digitizer. So yeah, it is what it is. It looks like it looks. It's scratched on some of the sides, and yeah. Again, this is not perfect, but it is what it is. Right. So we're gonna try and peel off this. Without making a mess again. I think we have managed to do that. And then next, so what we're gonna do, I'm not sure, do we have, so we have a front one, yeah, but we also have a back one, this one. Does this one do? Right. Be very careful, because if you do this and you touch the screen in any way, it will leave a mark. Like I did with the LCD. Alright, so now we're taking it, holding it very carefully, and then hopefully it's gonna go through here. I hope. Yeah, and then what will happen is we're gonna align it very good. Here it's aligned. Top, yeah, top is good. And we're not going to force it in, because if you force it and you forgot to take out a little bit of the old screen, you're gonna break this new screen. So actually it went in really nicely and easily. I'm gonna just press gently on it. So the glue sticks, because I'm gonna turn it over. Good. So now we're gonna reassemble everything back to how it was, and I hope everything works and we have another fixed tablet. I hope. Right, so board. Let me plug in first this, because the connector is different from the original one. Yeah, it went in beautifully, and then this down, and very nice. Now, okay, yeah, right. Before I do anything else, come on. Here we have some wires, and the two at the top are from the microphone, I think, and the two at the bottom, they're from the other thing. So these ones need to come out. Yeah, and this needs to slot in here, more to the right, more to the left. With that on top, all these wires outside, these two outside, this outside. And now, is there anything else? No. Oh, come on, pigs. So all of them are firmly secured. This is secured. The next one I want to put in, because this one is really hard to get in, are the two cameras. As you can see, it doesn't sit quite right. I don't know. Just isn't. Right. I think we have some screws to put in. Yeah. Screw over there, and then another screw over here. Is it aligned? Yes. We do have also this part over here, which probably I should have put before. Yeah. See if I can slot it in. Yeah, okay. It went in. Good. Let's put the Wi-Fi antenna in, which is always annoying. Good. Now this cable over here. I need to bring it a little bit forward. That's good. This one also good. Now I can put back this. Maybe not this way. Doesn't look nice. Let's leave them a little bit like this, better. Right, now these ones. So these ones are the speakers. So plus and minus. I think I have a big tip. Probably too big for this. So come on. I think this is plus. This is minus. Good. And then here, right, which ones? These ones are the mic, so plus. And this tablet doesn't have vibration alert. Good. Good. Put those in. So the last thing to do, so put this one here, and then let's solder back the battery one final time, I hope. So black first. Let's add a little bit of solder here. Kind of looks like it needs it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Right. Put everything back together. Oh, the screen. The actual screen. Right, we've put everything back together. Let's see if it still powers on. Let's see, maybe it doesn't have any power anymore. Can't remember, is this? This is the other way. 1 second to find. A suitable cable and to see if it's charging. If it's drawing any power. Let's hope we didn't mess it up. Ammeter. Oh. Just said something. It's drawing 1.29. And nothing on the screen. It's definitely getting current. And it's charging. But there's nothing on the screen. Nothing on the screen. Oh, no. Yeah. Let me put this back in the screen. I think it's a problem with the screen. I hope it's a problem with the screen. And not with something else. Hey! I can't believe it. It was the cable. Second time it was the cable. I had another one where I didn't plug in the cable correctly. So now the moment of truth. You can see some scratches. I can see them definitely. And the other thing, let's see, is the digitizer working? It's very annoying. It works. Does it? Oh, okay. Power off. Come on, power off. Is this over here? So take this and then very fiddly connector, very fiddly connector. Right, let's try it again. I think there is a little bit of a gap here at the top. Right, let's wait for it to power up again. And then, yeah, we'll wrap this up. I'll put on the screens the cost for what I've purchased, which is the screen digitizer and a USB-C port. Yeah, much better. Why? Very annoying. Is this something that I've done? This connector now looks good. Oh. The sound works. Has a lot of slack in it here. Oh, can't see. Here. I'm guessing maybe. Let's power it off again. was interesting. Right, definitely not right something. Gonna try and push it more inside the connector. Don't know how to do that, but I mean, I know how, but it doesn't seem to want to go more. Let's try it again. Oh. This works. And not these ones. Right. Sorry. So, I will have to have a look to see what exactly is wrong, but it is working, and you can barely see the scratches. Yeah, so hope to see you again on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, have a lovely day. Right, second conclusion. I'm probably going to have to put this aside, order a new screen, and then probably resolder this. I think. I don't think there's nothing. There isn't something wrong with the screen, with the digitizer. I think the problem is the connector over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably come and revisit this at some other point, if I can find, because I guess an LCD is about £20. The digitizer is only 7, so yeah. It's gonna be probably a very long video, this one, because I'm gonna put everything in. And I've also, this screw over here, instead of I've put it, I've screwed it into the LCD screen. Rookie mistake, what can I say? But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, if I should try and make it work. Yeah, I'll try to make it work, if that's what you think it's good. Right. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.